And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Giants. And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by a former second-round pick out of Missouri. The quarterback is Drew Lock.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
They'll run here with the rookie. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Locke. Connects with his big tight end, Manhertz. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
That's caught left side by Bellinger. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic, and he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. 1st-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
2nd and a yard. Tight end going in motion here. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Herbert now on 1st down. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They gain 18 yards on that one, and the Chargers have the 1st down.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
A run with Dobbins. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. He connects with Palmer on that one. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Giants offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's locked. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Lock to throw. He'll get that complete right side. It's Bellinger. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Giants.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On third down, they'll run with Tracy. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Lock out of the shotgun. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Slayton is the man in motion. They go play action. It's locked. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? On 4th down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the 2 sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, Edwards. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Open man is the tight end Disley. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here's Dobbins. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Here's J.K. Scott now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. To throw is Locke. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A carry here for Tracy. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Throwing right, it's taken in. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On 1st down is Locke. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Throwing on 2nd down, Locke. Finding his tight end, Bellinger. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
From the gun on 3rd down is Locke. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Giants first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll run with Tracy. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Lock to throw. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action. Lock. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Locke. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack. So, just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Giants leading this one early. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Davis now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense ready to get back at it. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with a first down. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On play action now, Herbert. There's Hurst downfield, he's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up second down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Hayden Hurst. Touchdown, Chargers.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back set to go once more. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. In motion, it's Robinson. Locked to throw on first down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A run here with Tracy on second down. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Denzel Perryman in on the stop. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now Locke. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's Jamie Gillen on now. And he'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Davis to return it. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. He connects with Disley. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down. Putting the tight end in motion. Herbert now on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. That one into the hands of Smart. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 7. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
I remember early in my career, Mike, this was only just starting to kind of become in vogue. Receivers would maybe get a few carries a year at most. Now, it's become commonplace throughout the NFL, and watching these results, I kind of get it. I wish we had gotten them involved as runners maybe a little bit sooner.
Herbert now on first down. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Up the middle they go. Good running inside the 25. And he'll be taken down.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Giants offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Tracy now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the give, it's Tracy. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Slayton is the man in motion. Off the play fake. It's locked. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A big-time play out of the G-men. 36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the zone read, a give to Tracy. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Lock. That is caught. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Throwing. Lock. That is caught side of the end zone. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants move back to within 1. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Open man is the tight end Disley. And he's going to have that first down, gain of 6 as they convert on third down.
This play is actually really well defended here, but I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
To the ground, a first down run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's second and 2. On play action, now Herbert. This throw taken in by Hurst. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
A throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now a play fake. Herbert. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal. They'll go with him again. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. They'll try and run. Edwards. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up fourth and goal.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill, but this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll run for it. It's Edwards. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They face second down and 7. From the gun, it's Locke. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's third down and a few inches. To throw is Locke. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Giants.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Second down and 3. Sending a receiver right. On play action, Locke. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
They'll throw here on third and short. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's second and 6. Throwing, Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he will score. Lad McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Tracy now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. On 2nd down, Locke. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Third down, 3 to go. Locke out of the shotgun. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Locke. Open man, that's Slayton. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our halftime report. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Ladd McConkey to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. And he'll get this up to the 44. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Now, Herbert. That one into the hands of Smart. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinnock.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The home team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Lock to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Slayton is the man in motion. Off the play fake. It's locked. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far. and it draws the flag. In motion, it's Robinson. Now Locke. That's to Robinson. He's got it. Second and 11. In motion, it's Robinson. A second down throw for Locke. That is caught. It's Robinson. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 18 yards on the pickup there, and a first down.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Here's Locke. He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are all tied here in the third quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. First and 10. On play action, now Herbert. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Herbert now on first down. That'll be taken in by Edwards. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. But what does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
Pistol here for Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now a play fake. Herbert. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
A run with Dobbins. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. A carry here for Tracy. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Locke. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. He'll get that complete right side. It's Bellinger. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. 1st down, Giants.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Locke working out of the pistol. This one pulled in by the tight end Bellinger. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
They'll run with Tracy. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To throw is Locke. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal. They'll run it on the inside handoff. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Throwing. Lock. To the goal line and in. Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, New York.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Now, Gano for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants go up by 7, 28-21. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. This throw taken in by Hurst.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Shotgun now for Herbert. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Play action now. It's Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now Herbert again. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
That's to the tight end, Hurst. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Herbert to the air again. That is caught, and he's in. Lad McConkey, touchdown Chargers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Kicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Tracy now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. Both these offenses have been in form. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's 1st and 10. Lock out of the shotgun. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
A 2nd down throw for Locke. That's caught left side by Bellinger. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Locke to throw on 1st and 10. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
A run here with Tracy on second down. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Denzel Perryman in on the stop. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now Locke. He finds his tight end, Bellinger. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Locke. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Now a 3rd and 2. On play action, Locke. A pass pulled in by Tracy. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
Anytime it's 3rd and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense, taking him down for a loss. Brings up 4th down.
So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The Chargers get set to kick it away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The run here with Devin Singletary. And the defense thinking they have the safety here, but the spot is just outside the goal line. Good play, but no 2 points.
These situations here, Mike, you can see this defensive line is just chomping at the bit. They can see a safety coming. They don't quite get the safety in this case. They still hold him to no gain. Brings up second down.
Whoa! And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
On third down, they'll run with Tracy. And he's gonna get that first down. Tackle made up at the 13.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On first down is Locke. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. From the gun, it's Locke. That's to Bellinger. He's got it downfield. A gain of 24 through the air. That's good for a Giants first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he won't gain a lot of traction there. Down only to the 24. Second down and 8. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. Lock. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on third and 9. They'll try to get this one on the ground. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. Graham Gano now, following the field goal, back to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Dobbins. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Now it's Dobbins. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Herbert now on 1st down. This one finds McConkey. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Herbert on the bootleg.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. They'll send their tight end left. On the ground, here's Dobbins. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They send the tight end in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center, the nose tackle. He's big, he's strong, he takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw on that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
Running straight ahead with Edwards. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll give it to Dobbins. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Here's Herbert. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Throwing, Herbert. And this ball incomplete on third down.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Giants offense and receiver Darius Slayton get to go to work again. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Locke working out of the pistol. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 3rd and 9. He chooses to keep it on the zone read. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. The Giants sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He connects with Disley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ladd McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throw it. Lock. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. To throw is locked. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Lock out of the shotgun. That's to the right side and incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point, and after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll run here, and it'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down forthcoming. To throw is Locke. A short one there to Bellinger.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this 4th down. They need their best play.
This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Davis now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 and will start this drive with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick, and they walk away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.